Hello everybody. This is the 13th game. I'm white again as Sridan and I hope you will enjoy. So far nothing has happened. I gave him the chance to play on the on the other side of the Goban, and then each of us would have a star point facing an opponent's star point, and it would be a quite interesting game with not so big territories usually, and maybe some fighting, but he didn't like it, so he played two Hoshis. It seems players here like to play two Hoshis. I feel like I see it more often than in European tournaments, but maybe that's just my feeling. And if that's the case, it's just a little or a small tendency I might have noticed. Yeah. So I will just extend to the side. This usually cannot be a bad move. It's a little bit slow, or let's say not so active, but I don't think it's a mistake. Now, now maybe this one instead of this one, because he would probably like to pincer, and if he pincers, I will probably take this side. But as there's already a stone, maybe I want to take this side, which is larger. Yeah, that was that was at least my reasoning. Some small detail. If I would play here now and he could block, I would pull back, and now he connects. And if he connects, this move is worse than playing here. But if you would play here, this move would be arguably better. Some people think it's better, some people think it's worse. For sure, it's faster, but it's also not as solid. And if it's not as solid, Black has the opportunity to attach here at some point, and similar moves, which can be annoying at some point. Yeah, this move is a little bit strange. If Black would play here, it's almost Sente, because there is some very nice follow up to attack this white shape, starting from here. If Black has a stone here, starting from here, and White usually doesn't want to defend like this, because then White doesn't have eye space and has to go to the corner, and there is a peep. Also, Black makes some point in Sente, most likely in Sente. So usually White wants to play here to block, and then Black has a nice move here. If Black just defends, White will play the diagonal move, and Black has no good move to defend. Yeah, White has other options, but that's the basic idea of this variation, and why Black usually plays here. In this case, I can just, if he plays here, I can just block, and he has a hard time playing on the second line for a long time, and White is happy about this result, or would be happy about this result in any case. Um, yeah, that's about it. The reason why Black played this move and not this move is because he wants to secure the corner territory. But I would not invade the corner right away if he plays here. So I'm not sure if this is a correct thinking of Black. And now I'm playing fast. Black should probably play one more move here to defend against the weakness here. Yeah, that's correct. And I can take this point. I could also go into the corner and maybe black would extend here also to defend this area or this weakness. And later I have some art here, but for the time being I would be very slow. For now, for example, I could come here and have some nice moyo. And if black comes here, I will probably go into the corner. And yeah, wow, this is very bad shape because I can immediately invade into the corner. Also, connecting is a very nice move. Usually, I can get center by invading into the corner. So I'm thinking about just connecting here, which is already good. I can immediately play around here, around this area, and fighting should favor me. My group should be alive. He still has to come back, and I'm not sure how big this is. For example, if he plays here, I connect. He plays here, did the game. Probably good shape. So I will just play here to put him under some pressure. He has a very nice move later to play here, which solidifies his weakness and attacks my two stones later. Which is a strong reasoning for connecting around here. But this move is a bit more feisty. Because actually this two space extension is quite strong, especially with some helping stones over here, even though he can capture them by playing on the second line. There is still some RG, so it's not so easy to attack them. So I think I have timing to play here and at least get some compensation. And for sure I will get points. If I will connect here, it's not so clear how many points I will make by attacking. For now I really like my position because this is quite strong now. Needs one more move and I will happily defend them because his shape would be over concentrated. I have a good move here to attack this shape. For example, it would make this move center if he tries something funny. And he might have to jump out and I can jump and enhance this area. Or he would have to give me this area and for example if I play here and he attaches from the top he can get center maybe, but this would become my area, my territory, and there would a moyo would develop slowly. Blocking from this side is rather unusual. Usually you block from here and I push, and then it depends. Maybe he extends to get center to play here, or I don't know. It's quite complicated. Black has to solve a problem. This is a bit suspicious. Maybe a way to get center, but I doubt Black's choice here. Because like this I can cut here if he Tanukis, and his shape will be really bad. I think this should be centered somehow. He should add a move somewhere. I'm not sure where actually, because Black is already over concentrated. As I said in a previous video, if you have a wall you want to extend far away, and yeah, these two stones are very close, and Black still has weaknesses. So as white, I feel very, very happy about it. Yeah, so what to do? I can jump. Both of both of these jumps are possible for white, just to defend. I can try to kick here, just to get center, or but maybe this would be a good exchange for black. Probably not. For example, if he doesn't play, I can play Hane and Atari, and the shape would be horrible. But extending here is quite big in case of some potential points around here, and he still has some RG of playing here. I'm not sure. This is a quite interesting position because white has this urgent move or important move, this important move, and some bad RG around here. The reason why I want to fix this one is because after he comes here, I block, he connects under, and I jump. He can peep me and jump also. Then I jump, he jumps, and some points might emerge around this area very naturally. On the other hand, I'm thinking if these points are not enough, you make some points here and make some points here, but I could get this and this, which is also huge. Yeah, let me defend here first. This seems like the most important move because after black plays here, these stones suddenly are quite weak because black is so strong around here, and this group can run more easily to the center. And I'm not sure if I will get this move, but yeah, I'm quite confident about my position. This move is a little bit strange. It attempts to lessen the RG around this area of an invasion, but somehow it looks too slow and maybe not fixing the problem immediately. For example, he still needs to play this, and maybe this. Yeah, this is a very, very good move for black in this shape. I will jump now to put pressure on this group. And maybe get some get some points. I'm not worried about this area because wow, this looks like a good move. And I will just defend this time. Now this move is a little bit over concentrated, but I can still push here in center, I think, or almost center. So I'm not so unhappy, and I still can connect my two shapes, which is very important, I think. This move is funny. It attempts to create some more RG around here, and maybe it does just that, but I will not answer by just peeping here. I will just play here. And next, it's very hard to find a sensible way how to continue for black. He was afraid of this. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is a little bit slow, but yeah, I can kind of understand him here. And I will play this Kusumi because then I will have some attack on this group. Oh wow, this looks like a nice move. You can cut here now. So what do I do about it? I can capture this stone, or I can capture this stone. If I capture this stone, his shape suddenly got much better and my points are reduced a little bit. So probably I should capture this stone, but then it's harder to reduce this area. So I will capture this stone. It will also hurt his stone around here a little bit. Maybe this was a little bit slow. I'm not sure. After that I can play, for example, this move and build territory around here. Not quite sure. I think he misplayed this. He could have played here immediately instead of playing here. And then I would have captured and he would have captured my 3 stones. And I could have disconnected this 1 stone. Probably it's still not so bad for white, or maybe even good. But this seems quite suspicious for black. He needs to connect still. Wow, connecting like this. This Atari is worth a lot, so I'm feeling quite happy about this. For example, I can play here, it's much bigger than taking these 3 stones. I can play here at some point. He has to either play here or here. If he plays here, I can play Tsuji to exchange this cut and Atari for taking center. But this all is quite small at the moment. I will just try to expand my territory a little bit further. Also, cutting around here is quite interesting. Maybe. Maybe not. Not now. I need more friends. Because black has so many stones around here, and even though his weaknesses are quite bad, um, the superiority of his of the amount of his stones is quite bad in case of a fight. So now I will limit his potential also and attack this stone. I will never defend like this. It's too small. Maybe like P here. Ah, this is a bit slow from my side. I'm playing a little bit slow here, but should be fine. Now I capture this 1 black stone. Most likely. No? Next change. You can now cut me here, but I make a lot of points. So I'm not unhappy. And in case if I get this turn, this will not get too big. Or if I get this, it's very hard for black to find appropriate countermeasures. And like this you can make some points, but for example, by just playing naturally I will make a lot of for example, I could exchange this and extend, and I already rescued this one stone, which is quite big. Also for just living, it's quite important. And still I can annoy him. It's very unsure how much he gains. And most importantly, I'm alive, I think. So also no problem here. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about some RG around here. For example, 3-3 with this cut, but actually there should be nothing. Probably I should not worry too much. And now I will extend here and look for this or this weakness. Also quite big. This this move is helping against this weakness. But now I'm asking, do you want to break my shape and let me peep here, for example, or play this or anything? Maybe this peep. Or what's your judgment, basically? What is important in this game? I can still peep, I think. This peep of his helps him a little bit, but it also helps me to fix my shape. And now I will connect my shapes. Now I want to play this Kusumi because it looks like being center for both of us. Or at least it's very big. Well, then I will jump in. How to defend. And if he doesn't defend this is my center. So all these exchanges became good for me. And now I make points in his territory. Quite good news. It's very unclear how many points he makes by playing here. Actually I can cut this and capture this one stone. So it looks like a very bad idea. This is not center, I think. I think I'm alive here. Anyhow. Yeah. I don't see a way to kill me. Okay. This might be a good move actually. Yeah. Need to connect, otherwise he would get center. And center is quite important still. For example, I can take his one stone here because it was too bad shape. Okay. I don't think he can kill this. Either Atari here and I have an eye here, or Atari here, and then he can play here and I make an eye here, or he plays here himself and I can play here. And actually he might have lost something by this exchange, some point, because I can now play an endgame around here, which was not possible before. Yeah, I'm already looking for the next big move. I can even play here, right? Any problems with that? Uh, I don't think so. I was thinking if there was some problem with him playing here, I play here, him playing here, I play here, him playing something like this, or connect even, but it doesn't look like being the case. It's like 10, 12, 14, something like 20. This is how much? 10, 20 maybe. Let's say 20. So 46, 50. And now I have one friend, so I'm actually thinking about even playing here, which should be possible. Yeah, it is possible, I think, because his RG is so bad. I'm not 100% sure, but it kind of looks like possible move. I'm a bit worried about him playing here, which seems like a very good move. Yeah, but this is just the end. Yeah, maybe I should not have cut and just played here instead of here. Anyway, having a supporter really helps with playing this cut, and my risk of cutting once is not too devastating, at least for me, because I'm leading by quite a bit. I think this is already far more than everything he has. This area is more than 50 points, I think. Whoopa! I misclicked. So how's the situation now? That was bad. It sometimes happens to me that I misclick because I use a touchpad. Let's see. Ah, misclick in last second. Very typical. So how's the semi? Also not so good. It seems like I would lose this semi, so I will just capture 2 stones now and let him have profited a little bit. Because as I explained, I have more here than he had all over the board before. So I'm not unhappy about my situation, and I should not have cut from the start if it was a very important game, because yeah, in a winning position you should just defend your points if you can allow yourself to. For example, if you lead by 10 points, sometimes just defending is not a good strategy. But if it's more than that, um, just defending will most likely be enough. But as in all generalizations, you should be very careful and um, assess the situation before doing something so passive. Because being passive in Go can be quite a big problem. Yeah, I read this before. I have one eye here, one eye here, no problem. And by playing this variation, I think he is signalizing me or showing me that he knows that he's losing already. This was